Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So today we are going to be doing something super fun, something that I'm sure at least half of you have tried before. If not, woohoo, because this is so fun and I can't wait for you to try it. So what we're going to be doing today is tape magazine transfers. So what you do is you get some packing tape. This is from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to show you that you could use Dollar Tree stuff. Dollar Tree packing tape, magazines, and you can transfer the image of the magazine onto your tape, and it becomes this kind of clear transfer here. Let me show you. Here's this little card right here. So you can put it on there, and you can still see underneath what is there. Ooh, it made her shirt look like it was a green shirt. So it's really fun. You can use these for your journals, for your glue books, for anything. Artist trading cards, yada, yada. Now this one this is a colored image, so you can use color or black and white. And I wanted to show you here, I got a little wrinkle in my tape, but all that does is leave a mark where the ink doesn't adhere, which is kind of a cool effect if you ask me. So I don't worry about a wrinkle in my tape, although let's not lie, we all know how I am. I do try to not get a wrinkle in my tape, but that's what it looks like if you do. It's totally fine. You just have like a little line in there. But yeah, these are so fun. So let me show you how to do this. What you'll need is some packing tape. Again, this is just Dollar Tree. I also used this Dollar Tree one as well to do a couple of these. So like this one and a couple others I did out of this kind. And then these two I did with this kind. So I tried a couple different types of Dollar Tree tape and they all work just fine. So what I'm going to do, let me set up really quick here and then we'll get started. Okay, so you're going to need a magazine. I'm just using a fashion magazine, mainly because they have a lot of black and white images in it, and I love to do this with black and white. Again, you'll need your packing tape, and then you'll need a bowl with some warm water in it. I have it right here. We'll get to that in just a second. So let's find a couple images in here we might want to use. Let me just kind of skip through here. I really do like Julia's eyes right here, so maybe I'll do that. So every time I open up my tape, I always fold a little corner over, because then it makes it so that the tape doesn't stick on itself, and it's hard when you can't find. So I make a little slit in my tape and then just kind of fold down this little corner. That way it doesn't get stuck and I can't get it back off, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to lay it down on her eyes. And I got that one really flat, so that makes me happy. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, and I really want to make sure that I get this adhered to the tape. And you can see when it's fully stuck to the tape because the picture is more clear. Okay, so we'll take that, and what I'll do is, you know what? I should do her smile too. Let's do both. Let's take her smile as well. She's got a great smile. Because you guys know I love to collage with lips and eyes. So this will be fun. Okay. And then once I make my transfer, I can fussy cut the lips out. So yeah, you can cut them down when you're done. Okay. All right. So we got those down. Let's tear those out. And then we get our bowl of water. We'll just bring that right here. I use a paper towel right here for not only my hands, but just to dry the shiny part of the image off. And I'm just using a little piece of parchment right here to tear things off. You'll see what I mean. So let's cut these. So I'm cutting just inside the tape just a little bit. And I can cut this better once I'm done, but for now I'm just kind of doing a rough chop. You can do a perfect chop at first if you like. There's no wrong way to craft, so do whatever works for you. We're just going to cut these out. Okay, So now all you do is you lay these down in your water. My water's not even warm anymore, so we'll see how this goes. I lay them paper side down so the plastic is up at the top. And we'll just leave them in there for about 2 minutes, give or take. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes, so let's take this out. And I just kind of put it on that. This is the shiny side of the tape. This is the paper side, just to dry that off a little bit. And so now what you do is you take your finger and you just rub it, and it'll take a second here. And then look at that. It fully comes off. I can peel the whole magazine off. Just like that. All right, now I'm just gonna dry this off just a little bit. Okay, and there we have her mouth is fully transferred. Let me show you on, I just have this little piece of paper right here. Can you see that? Isn't that so cool? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so we have her mouth. Let's go for her eyes now. Okay, and then you just give it a little rub, and then the paper will come right off. Look at that. If your paper's not coming right off, throw it back in the water. You didn't do it for long enough. Okay, I'll just give that a little pat. And then there are her eyes. Isn't that so cool? Okay, let's find a few more, because this is so fun. I could sit here and do this all day. I probably will. Okay, so this stuff I just toss in the garbage because it's wet and disgusting. I dry off my parchment and I repeat. Okay, I want to show you something with this one that I did with one of my other ones. So this one right here, you can see this. Can you see this line that's right here? That's because I combined 2 pieces of tape to make a bigger image. So let's do that. All right, so I'm going to put my tape down, grab another piece. Okay, piece number 2, I'm going to layer over the other one just a little bit. Okay. So now I'm able to have kind of a wider piece. You will see the crease a little bit, but that's okay. I mean, come on, it's art. Okay, so really push this down. Okay. So now I'm going to cut inside the tape line. And again, I can cut this better later. For now, I'm just kind of getting things going here. Let's go ahead and soak it and see how it works. Okay, it's been a couple minutes, so let's take this out. Okay. Oops. Getting water everywhere. All right, here we go. Let's give this a little. There we go. Now it's coming off. Ooh, it's so satisfying. I love it. This is fun for kids too. Kids would have a blast doing this. So here it is with 2 pieces of paper, or 2 pieces of tape together. You can kind of see I'm trying to not get the glare. So these are super fun to do. You can do these with so many different types of magazines. Let me show you here. Let me grab my little glue book here. And then you put this on there. And you just glue it on with a glue stick or whatever. But look how you can see the color behind it. Or see how cool that looks? And then I would fussy cut her out. So maybe I'll leave a little border around her. So then I could add her to the bottom of a page. I'm just going to throw her on there for a second, but see what I mean? how cool that is. You can see the other side through it. It's so cool. Could put her on there, glue her down. That just looks so cool. I wish you could see in person. It's a lot easier to see. It's really hard because of the glare on camera, but they are so fun to do. And you can make a million of these, just a million. Maybe I want to try doing maybe these flowers right here. Let's try that. And I'm just going to overlap it a little bit. Oops, I think I got a wrinkle. Yeah, oh well. Okay. It just kind of adds to it, I think. Okay, so I'm going to take my bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use a credit card or the back of like a spoon or a butter knife. You just want to make sure that you don't tear your paper and stuff. Okay, so I have this wrinkle right here. I'm just going to kind of try and flatten that wrinkle out. That's what I do when I get a wrinkle, is I just try and flatten it out as best I can. In you go. Boop. All right, guys, I'll see you back in a couple minutes. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Let's take her out. All right. Let's rub her down. There we go. Oh gosh, it's so satisfying to peel that off. I love it. Let's get all that off the edge there. Oh, look, that just sloughed right off. Love it. So fun. I can't stop making these. So fun. Okay. So here's this one now. That one turned out really good. Let's try this on like an artist trading card and just kind of see how it would look. Okay, so I'm just going to use some Liquitex matte medium gel. It's basically like matte Mod Podge. And on the back of this, this was like I was just sampling something out on the jelly plate, so it's not like perfect work, but I think this will be fun. So what I'm going to do is I have some artist trading card bases here. Will this even fit in there? Yes, okay. So I'm just going to add some matte medium here and glue these bad boys right onto here. All right. Why am I not using a glue stick? I don't know. I feel like using this today. That's really all it is. Okay. All right. So now we got those on there. Okay, let's cut these out. Okay, so now I have both of these done. So let's add, do I want to add this one on here? Should I fussy cut out? Let me fussy cut some of this. Let's see here. Just to make the flowers look a little bit more pronounced. So what I'm going to do is take my matte medium. You can use Mod Podge, glue, glue stick, whatever you want to use. This is just what I'm using today. And let's just stick it right on there. How do I want to do this? Maybe just like that. Okay. So now I'm going to take my tool here and just squish that down. Ooh, look at all that. Saving all that. Oh my gosh, this looks so wicked cool. Okay, sorry. I just love crafts, okay? It's just fun to do art. Okay. So now we have this. It's completely flush on there. Let me just cut the excess off here. Obviously, I would normally let this dry, but for video's sake, we can just cut it. It's not a big deal at all. I am going to put this back. I'm going to go over the top of this because I want my tape to be more matte and not shiny. So I'm just going to put my matte medium over the top. This looks so good. Okay, keep in mind it's drying right now. But how cool does that look? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do one more really quick. I have a skinnier silicone brush too, but it's over with my paint stuff and I'm I'm too lazy. Don't judge me. Okay, so we'll put the matte medium down. I want to, okay, there we go. Let's just give her a little squish. Really make sure that she's fully adhered. All right, and then I'm just gonna go over the top with my matte medium. If you want to keep your image shiny, then you don't have to do this, but I want my image to be more matte and not shiny. So that's why I'm doing that. All right, everyone, I finished my artist trading cards. Now this one, I would add like a word or something. Now this one's totally matte now. It's not shiny at all, which I really like. I could have made the whole thing shiny. So for me personally, I would have either made the whole thing shiny by adding some kind of, you know, glossy Mod Podge, or using something more matte and making it all matte. I just personally don't like it when one thing's shiny and one thing's matte. That's just a personal preference of mine. And then I have this one, which would make a great background where I would add, you know, something else on it. Maybe, like, where'd she go? Or maybe like this guy. You know, they just make good backgrounds. We have this lady right here doing a little science experiment, you know, whatever. It's just a really fun little background right here. So I really like this. I had a ton of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I hope you have fun giving this craft a try, because it seriously is so fun. You can get your kids involved in everything. So fun. That's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video and hang out with me while I did some crafting. I hope you give this video a like, show your support, and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to drink your water, and I will be back on Thursday, as tomorrow is Glue Crew Video Wednesday. So I'll be hanging out with them tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday.